Hi, quiz 3, paper 2, practice. I'm going to go through it now. Question 1 here. Which mixed number is equivalent to the expression 2 halves plus 2 halves plus 1 half? Well, when the numerator and the denominator is the same, you can swap that for 1 whole. Same here. 2 halves, it's equal to 1 whole. Numerator and denominator are the same. We can change that for 1 whole. Here we have 1 half. Just leave it as is. Now we can add up our whole numbers. 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus a half. 2 plus a half is 2 and a half. And that is A. Question 2, what is the sum? We've got 4 and 2 sixths plus 3 and 1 sixth. We can add our whole numbers. 4 plus 3 is 7. The denominator is the same, sixths, so we can keep that. Copy. Sixths, add the numerators. 2 plus 1 is 3. 7 and 3 sixths. We can see if that's over here. And there it is in D. Now, in additional lessons, we might simplify that or reduce that, but for here now, we see 7 and 3 sixths. So we've got our answer. Question 3, what is the sum? We've got 1 and 2 thirds plus 6 and 3 thirds. Again, add your whole numbers. 1 plus 6 is 7. The denominator's thirds, so we copy that. Add the numerators. The 2 plus 3 is 5. We have 7 and 5 thirds. We look over here. We don't see that here, probably because we have an improper fraction here, 5 thirds. We change that, the 5 thirds, by dividing the numerator by the denominator. 5 divided by 3. 5 divided by 3 is 1. Because 3 times 1 is 3. We subtract that. 5 minus 3 gives us 2. So we have 1, remainder 2. There's our whole number. There's our remainder. 1 remainder 2. We change that into a mixed number by copying the whole number. The 1 here is our whole number here. The remainder, the 2, is our numerator. What we divided by, the 3, is our denominator. We use that. We go back and we had 7 and 5 thirds. And we're going to change that. We keep the 7. We've swapped the 5 thirds for this. So we'll add that as 1 and 2 thirds. Remember, we're swapping this for this here. Makes it easier to add. Well, 7 plus 1 is equal to 8. 8 and 2 thirds. And if we go up here, you'll see it's D. A lot going on there, but it is a skill or skills we're supposed to know, guys. So again, that's D. 4, the students pick blueberries while on vacation. Ahmed picks 2 and 3 sevenths. Saif picks 1 and 1 seventh. Which equation can be used to show how many baskets of blueberries Ahmed and Saif picked all together? When you see the word all together, we're going to plus. So we go back up and we add these. 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. The denominator is sevenths, so we can copy that. We'll add the numerator. 3 plus 1 is 4. Where do we see this equation? And it's 2 and 3 sevenths. There it is there in D. So be careful when, after all that work, that you select the correct one. And we're on question 5. What is the difference? You have this and you need to solve. You can use the visual representation. If you look here, you've got four whole ones. You've got 5 eighths. There's your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to minus 2, so we can take away 2 whole ones. 3 eighths, so we can take away 1, 2, 3 eighths. What do we see remaining? We've got 2 there, and we've got 2 eighths there. 2 and 2 eighths, which is C. You might see that as another way of asking it, but if you practice these steps, yeah, it'll be easy when you come across it. Normally comes up at the end of term. What is the difference here? You have 6 and 2 fourths minus 2 and 3 fourths. Some guys were saying that was 4 and 1 fourth because 6 minus 2 is 4 and 2 minus 3 is 1. Well, that's not the case. 2 minus 3 we cannot do. We need to change this into improper fractions. 4 times 6 is 24. That should be plus. 24 plus 2 is 26. So 26 fourths. 4 times 2 is 8. 8 plus 3 is 11. So you have 11 fourths. When we subtract 26 minus 11, we have 15 fourths. Now, do you see that up here? No, you don't. These are all mixed numbers. This is an improper fraction. We change that by dividing the numerator by the denominator. 15 divided by 4 is 3, and there's going to be a remainder. 4 times 3 is 12. We subtract that, we've got remainder 3. 3 remainder 3. That's supposed to be an R. There's your whole number. The remainder is the numerator. What we divided by is the denominator, 3 and 3/4. If we look up here, you'll see it's D. Again, lots going on, but you're supposed to know this, guys. Question 7. Ahmed is making bread. The recipe calls for 7 and 4/9 cups of rice and whole wheat flour combined. So rice and whole wheat, 7 and 4/9. He adds 3 and 7/9 of rice. We want to find what the missing amount is here. To do that, we're going to subtract. So 7 and 4/9 minus 3 and 7/9. In its current form, we can't do this because 4 is less than 7. So we go through our steps again, turn them into improper fractions. 9 times 7 is 63. 63 plus 4 is 67. We have 67/9. 9 times 3 is 27. 27 plus 7 is 34 with 34/9. Our denominator is the same, so this will be the same. 67 minus 34 is 33. You won't see this over here because they're all mixed numbers. This is an improper fraction. We'll have to divide 33 by the 9. And 3 9s is 27. This is where your knowledge of the times tables comes in. 3 9s is 27. When we subtract that, we get 6. So it's 3 remainder 6. So 3 is your whole number. 6 is the numerator. And what we divided by the 9 is your denominator, 3 and 6/9, which is A. Again, a lot going on, but guys, this is the standard. You have to go and revise your times tables, with that your division strategies, with that all the steps we've used in learning about fractions. Number 8, 4 and 3/8. Sorry, 4 times 3/8. When you multiply 4 by 3, you get 12. 12/8. Do you see that over here? No, we don't. So this is an improper fraction. We're going to subtract or divide that, change it into a mixed number. 12 divided by 8. 12 divided by 8. 8 ones is 8. We can't do any more than that. We're going to have a remainder. 12 minus 8 is 4. So you have one remainder 4. That's 1 and 4/8. Do we see that over there? There we go and see. You've got 5, excuse me, you've got 5 times 2/3. Let's do it here. Well, 5 times 2 is 10. 10/3. Do we see that anywhere here? No, we don't. Change this into a mixed number. 10 divided by 3. 3 times, that gives us 9. Subtract that, we get 1. So it's 3 remainder 1, which is 3 and 1/3. And B is your answer there. Last one, number 10. Every year Ahmed makes his vegetable garden 1/9 meter longer. How long in meters will it be after 4 years? Multiply. 1/9 times 4. Well, 1 times 4 is 4. The denominator stays the same. You've got 4/9, which is C. Now, I have rushed through that a bit, but I mean, as I said before, this is the standard. Go and revise what you can within the next couple of days.